Come on, everybody. Here we go. Off to Weberland.
Hi, friends.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Ryan.
We are Adventures in Weberland. You okay?
Yeah.
What episode is this, Ryan?
40! Oh.
Yeah. Did that hurt your throat?
No, I don't know what happened.
Your voice changed.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
You got very excited there.
Now it's very low.
Yes. Episode 40.
40, wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Why?
I don't know.
You always get so,
That's a lot of episodes. That's a lot of topics. It's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're having fun.
Yeah. Everybody's having fun out there, too.
Yeah. Happy... What day is it? Wednesday? Thursday?
Wednesday.
I have lost track. Yeah, we're a little late. We're a little late.
A little bit.
That's okay, though.
We're still doing it.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Lots of news. Especially breaking news if you are a Muppets fan.
I am.
Dun, dun, dun.
Goodbye.
Right. So we know Muppets 3D Vision and that whole area is getting a revamp for Monsters Inc. Land, right? Monstropolis, it's called, or whatever. Something like that. Anyway, we actually have a closing date. So Muppets Vision 3D and Pizza Rizzo are going to close June 8th. Mama Melrose will close May 11th.
Oh,
and I know that's a restaurant a lot of people are into. The Italian restaurant there in the little alleyway.
Why not all on the same date?
I don't know.
Strange.
Yeah, I know. So that's happening. Astro Orbiter?
Yeah.
Isn't it not?
Refurb.
Is that what it is? Okay.
And people are like, oh, this is so weird. I walk down and the planet isn't there. And and there's a giant crane next to the people mover. So
Yeah. I think that's what you showed me, right? You were watching Ron on the Go, was it?
Oh, somebody. I don't know.
Oh, somebody. Okay. Well, somebody. You were watching a live stream and you were like, look, there's Astro Orbiter. I was like, where?
Yeah.
Literally, where? So that's getting a refurb right now. Yeah. Oh, Pop. Okay, so Pop Century. Is it Pop Century who got the food court? I don't know. Or was it the All Stars that got
redone?
One of the food courts.
Pop Century.
Yeah, it looks good. But anyway, what else is there? Oh, Flower and Garden. Sorry, we're a little off right now because I just went through there was news I wanted to follow up on. So
the bands.
I'm literally 2 seconds before we hit record was gathering this. Yeah, March 5th, I believe it starts. So they announced the Garden Rocks lineup.
We're gonna miss Simple Plan this time.
We are gonna miss Simple Plan. Actually, when we go. Taylor Dane. When we arrive, it's Flock of Seagulls, but we won't make it. But some of the artists here. Let's see when it starts. Tommy DiLaCarlo, former lead singer of Boston.
Whoa.
This is when the festival starts, right? So This is March 7th, 8th. Air Supply, 50th anniversary of Air Supply. Wow.
They got some good bands.
Yeah, Blue October. Rick Springfield. Let's see. I don't know who 38 Special is. Maybe I should.
That's a ska band, I think.
Oh, well, there you go. The Singer of Chicago. March 30th to the 31st. TBD. So if you're going then, well,
we just missed Flock of Seagulls, and I had the perfect haircut for it.
Yeah, Sugar Ray, Simple Plan. Just kind of, Flock of Seagulls. You have the perfect haircut. What'd you say?
I had the perfect haircut for it. Flock of Seagulls, they have the.
Yeah, I know, but no, theirs is a little extreme. Yours is not that extreme. That's why I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, Flock of Seagulls, Taylor Dane, 98 Degrees, Plain White Tees, John Cicada.
Oh, wow.
What the heck? Yeah, so that's pretty cool. The Spinners, the Pointer Sisters, the Outlaws, We the Kingdom. So I saw some couple new artists that have never played the festival before. So.
Very cool.
Cool. Fun stuff.
Maybe we'll see Taylor Dane over there.
Isn't she from Jersey?
Oh. I think so.
She's either from Jersey or New York.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive it's...
Oh, well, okay.
I don't know. Maybe
that's good. Local.
It's either Jersey or
New
York.
Hey, we're from Jersey.
I don't know. Anyway.
So what are we talking about
We are talking about dark rides.
Ooh.
Dark rides in Disney World. So the past couple episodes, we've been kind of ranking stuff, right? So we did roller coasters. We did
boat rides.
Boat rides. Thank you. We're doing this a little different because there's actually a lot of dark rides, and it also depends on your definition of a dark ride. Yeah,
it's true. There's a lot that can go under that category. So
So we did our top 10.
Top 10, yeah.
Right, that's what we did. Again, everyone has a different definition. If you look it up, technically the dark ride is not just a ride in the dark. It depends on, fluorescence that they use, different lighting, motion of the ride. So, it all depends. But some people consider just a ride that's in the dark and inside and a dark ride.
I mean, it's a very vague title, so.
Yeah. Well, that's why we're doing our top 10. We'd be here all day.
It would be like 30, yeah.
There's a lot. So,
you want to go first?
You go first.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
Number 10.
You go first this time.
Number 10 on my dark ride list is Peter Pan's Flight.
That's so low. Why?
Because you have to wait forever, and it's short.
But the queue is really good. They redid the queue a couple years ago.
I'm not there for the queue.
It's interactive. Yeah, but when you're waiting for the ride.
We're talking about the ride itself, and it's too short. Okay. It's cool. I love it. It beat out some other ones, but... Clearly,
yes, that's true. This is a top 10 out of...
Sometimes I feel like they speed 18. That ride up. I don't know why. And I'm like, oh my God, it's over already. Goes real fast.
That's interesting that you say that. That's possible, actually.
I should time it once and see how long it actually is.
Well, that line can get up to like 90 minutes. It's like crazy.
And you're 60 seconds in and you're done.
Yeah, it's short. I think it's longer than you think it is. Yeah. I think it's like 3 minutes.
No.
I
don't think so.
We did this once.
Let's time it.
Well, we don't have to time it. We can just look it up.
Yeah.
Stand by. Because I remember looking this up once and being surprised at how long the ride actually was. How long? I'm Googling right now.
I wish they continue. I want to see Captain Hook get eaten by the alligator.
Well, yeah. That part, I never understood why that part's so small and you can like barely see it.
It's quick. And, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I wish I can see everything more. A little, like, even if it just went slower, it doesn't have to be a slower ride.
It's just under 3 minutes. It's 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
Okay. Longer. Well, you're right.
Well, I'm not trying to be right. I'm just...
Number 10. That's why.
My number 10 is Journey of the Little Mermaid.
Okay.
I don't know why I love that ride, but I do. I also think I compare it with Nemo because they're both, ocean rides. You're sitting in a shell.
It's true.
And it's the Little Mermaid. Like, the Little Mermaid was, like, it when I was growing up, right? Like, that was one of, like, those,
classic.
It was late 80s, wasn't it? Was it 89?
Was it? Yeah, I think it might have been. I mean, right on the cusp.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. So it's considered a 90s movie, right? 90s Disney movie. And it was just so popular when I was a kid, and it's just classic Disney for me. Not necessarily classic Disney World, but classic Disney for me. And Bowie loves it. Jagger loves it. It's fun ride.
I didn't make my top 10.
Oh, it didn't make it.
That's okay.
It
probably would have been 11.
Liar.
No. I do enjoy it. So it's just hard. It was actually hard to pick 10, but
because there were.
I like to do it quick without thinking too. So I just it's all like it's like my true feeling of it.
So what's your number 9?
Number 9. I got to use my cheat sheet.
I know, I do too.
You're gonna be surprised about this one too.
Oh.
It's a Small World.
No, I'm not that surprised actually, because if I know you and the way you ranked certain dark rides, I understand that. That makes sense.
It's a good ride.
Absolutely,
we've been on it way too much. I got stuck on it before, and it was torture a little bit. But even Jagger was like, "Why are we moving?" And I think I've said this before. I don't mind the song. It doesn't bother me.
There is always a buildup, though. And it's always in the last room. You know it's really crowded when the buildup starts before that last room. That's the room where, like, everybody comes together. Like, all the countries are there. And it's like, I don't know, it's like that pure white color. It's just beautiful. Like, I love that last room. The reason why I'm not shocked that it's your number 9 is because it's also my number 9.
Oh, okay. Do you feel like Epcot got their idea about the countries from Small World? Like, because they have the different countries and the different cultures and all that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that answer is out there somewhere. I'm pretty sure we can...
Kind of just thought that there's some, like, kind of... I almost feel like it belongs in Epcot, but it obviously doesn't. It doesn't, but I'm just saying.
Well, that was the World's Fair, right? That was the ride for
I think so.
One, that in Carousel of Progress, right?
Maybe they got the idea for Epcot, like, through it somehow.
Right.
It's Bowie's favorite ride.
She loves
and Jagger's first ride.
Yes. He fell asleep.
Yeah, we should have switched them because Bowie's first ride was a people mover, and that's Jagger's favorite ride. So.
Yeah. But Bowie, like... We have to sing the song before we put her down to bed every night. Yep. And she loves it, and she sings along. Yeah. It's so cute.
It's cute.
But yeah, she loves it. Yeah, that's my number 9 as well.
I still don't know the words, but even though I heard it 100 times.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
When it comes to the verses, I'm like, I can't do the whole thing, but... Yeah.
Number 8.
There's a lot of pressure here.
Oh, why?
Oh, my God.
Am I rushing you?
Okay, no.
I'm sorry.
Number 8 is actually...
We're all over the place.
One that's kind of not a dark ride. Like, people might not consider it one, but I do. It's Toy Story Midway Mania. Or is it called Toy Story Mania now? Whatever the correct title
Toy Story
is.
Midway Mania, I think it is. Okay, yes, debatable, because I don't consider it a dark ride. I consider it more of like a game. Like, it's a game.
It's a ride and a game, and it's fun.
It is fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's different every time. The line seems like it's long sometimes, but not really. I don't know. I really just I don't know. I enjoy it.
You enjoy it because you win. You beat everybody all the time. I can never beat you.
It's hard. It's a hard game to play. I like the accuracy of the, when you're shooting the balls at, what is it, like a ping pong, I don't know, whatever it is, the machine that you're shooting at it's very accurate, and like compared to Buzz Lightyear's ride,
that's different.
That laser, man, I wish that was more accurate, but I'm getting the hang of it more.
I'm better at that one, at Space Ranger Spin, than I am Toy Story Mania.
I don't know how you do it because it's not, I can't, but I am getting better at that one. I feel a little bit better.
Yeah. Okay. So see, that's kind of what we were saying, right? It all depends on how you portray a ride like that. That's kind of
it's on the fence.
Yeah.
But it's dark, and it's a ride and a game.
Fine.
What's yours? 8. Your number 8.
It is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nothing is not was that out. I love that song.
It's on my list.
It is, or it isn't? It is. It's higher up. Yeah. Yeah. Great ride. I was a big fan of the Great Movie Ride. I was very upset when they got rid of it.
Yeah.
But a great replacement. I think they did it well. I really don't have much else to say about it. It's to me, in my opinion, like, obviously the line does get long, but I feel that every time that we have waited on the actual standby line, as opposed to a Lightning Lane or Fast Pass, whatever, Genie Plus, whatever it's called, we haven't really waited longer than maybe 35 minutes.
No, and
even though it's stayed it longer.
The cartoon helps kill time, and the queue is kind of cool, and they needed a ride from Mickey and Minnie. They needed one.
Exactly, I agree.
It's there. It's perfect.
Yeah, I don't. Don't skip that ride. If you're going to Hollywood Studios, try to plan your day. Even if you rope drop that ride, right? You go straight to it. Yeah. If you're a rope drop crew and you can get up super early and go when the park opens, I recommend rope dropping that ride. If you were able to get, again, depending on what you get Lightning Lanes for.
Yeah. I think it's a must do.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's just something about it that it needs. It's like needs to be there almost. Like it had like it was long overdue. Like it should have been always there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's,
I agree.
don't know. It fits well in Hollywood studios. I wish there was more rides like that in Hollywood studios. So
like geared towards like Fab Five, or you mean like
a
the
Donald
actual
ride
physical
or a
ride?
Goofy ride or
Donald ride.
like or like even.
Are you kidding? I would never get off it.
They're doing the Muppets ride too. Like even Muppets. Like I feel like that's that's like MGM and the old school Hollywood studios. Like I mean they're all technically movie stars. The Fab Five.
Well, so that's the thing, and you said it right. The old MGM, and I loved MGM.
Yeah.
That was my favorite park. Totally different vibe now.
Yeah.
Are they trying to get back to it? I don't think so. I think they are changing the vibe of it. I don't know. It's a very different park to me, which is why it's actually my least favorite. I love going there. There are a lot of things I like to do. But if we're, going on a trip, it doesn't have to be the park that we have to go to.
I think it's like has an identity crisis a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
And like it really does like want to be Hollywood, but it doesn't, Right. I don't know. It's like a mix of things now. Okay, well, let me see what number 7 here is. Oh, you're not going to like this one either.
Oh, okay.
Number 7 is a Grand Fiesta Tour.
Oh, wow. That's well, at least it made the list.
Yeah. I like
I'll give you that.
I feel like, it could be better. It does need some work. But it's fun. It's a fun ride. It's Donald.
Yeah.
And I love Mexico and the whole area and everything is great. So.
Yeah, well, we talked a lot about that one on the last episode when we talked about the boat rides. Yeah, it's a gem.
Yeah.
It's a gem for Epcot, I think, and it's it's good. Well, my number 7 and might be, I don't know if people would consider this a dark ride or not, but Rise of the Resistance.
No. Yes, I consider it a dark ride.
So, yeah. Right?
That's a good number, 7. It's on my list. I just don't know where yet.
I figured it would be.
It's not in the top ones.
You like that ride? Amazing, absolutely amazing ride. It's actually, I think when it first opened, it's the ride that had the longest wait time of any Disney ride ever.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, like 7 hours, 9 hours.
It was crazy.
Like but I mean, it's like no other. It is a fantastic ride.
Yeah.
So if you like, you know what, you don't even have to like Star Wars.
No.
I would, if you have the opportunity to do Rise of the Resistance.
It's just like the best thing about it is like they combined all this technology and like it's just like right in your face and like the amazing like. I don't know, you just look at that ride and then you look at other ones, it's like, wow, they just went all out.
Yeah.
And like, they didn't want to disappoint Star Wars fans, and they didn't, I wish they put a little more work into the Millennium Falcon thing, but I understand that ride too. But
Smuggler's Run is difficult for me. I don't know why. I don't enjoy it. I go on a ride and this might come off. I don't want this to come off this way, but I just don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I don't like it that it's interactive, I guess. Because I would love to just sit in the seat and watch everybody do it. That's fine.
That's true.
But, press the button, or, you're the gunner, or you're the engineer, and you got to press the button. It's like, well, I want to see what's going on.
I was a pilot once, and it was a lot better. So if you actually fly it,
that's fair.
And you get that, it's awesome.
That's fair. Yeah.
I think, right? I was a pilot once, I think, yeah.
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
What are my numbers? You did 7?
Yeah.
So now number 6. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, this one is going away soon. Dinosaur.
Yeah. That's.
I like that ride a lot. It's fun. I am though excited for Indiana Jones.
Yes, I figured you would be.
But I think it's going to kind of be the same track and all that. I don't know. There's something about Dinosaur that's really cool. It's not like any other Disney rides. So, and it's very 80s. But I hate when they take rides away that are older because like it takes away the vibe.
Yeah,
it sucks. But what are you gonna do? Sometimes it's just you have to. But too bad they can't put Indiana Jones somewhere else and keep Dinosaur. But,
well. dinosaur wouldn't fit
Yeah.
anywhere else. They're literally getting rid of the land that it exists in.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, what's your number 6?
So my number 6 is Peter Pan's Flight.
Oh, I thought that would be higher on your list.
Well, so did I. But I knew what like my number 1, 2, and 3 were. And then I kept going and I went, well, that escalated fast.
Wow.
And that's where it ended up. Again, remember what we said in the beginning. There were so many rides to choose from, right? But yeah, Peter Pan, my favorite Disney movie. I think that if you are going to wait in the actual standby line for Peter Pan's Flight, 90 minutes is a little excessive, but if you are going to wait that hour or 50 minutes or, I think you're okay. There's an interactive queue for a reason once you get inside, which doesn't take that long. It is air conditioned too. Is the ride short? Okay, but, a lot of the rides are short, I think.
Short.
I love it. I love Peter Pan. So.
Yeah. I think they made the smaller kid rides shorter.
Yeah.
On purpose for the kids. But
yeah, I mean, I feel like okay.
Winnie
maybe.
the Pooh, Barnstormer, they're all short.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
After I think about it, but number 5 is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Oh, there you go.
Say that 20 times.
Yeah, I know. It's a mouthful. What are we on? I'm sorry, 5? You said? 5. My 5 is Figment.
Ooh.
Journey
5?
into Imagination. Well,
Come
again,
on.
like I said, I did 1, 2, 3, and then I kept going, and I was like, well, I guess we know what Ryan's number 1
It's
is.
not number 1.
Oh.
It shouldn't be
What
number
is your
5.
number 1? Was we the same number 1 again?
Probably.
Yeah, I think we do. Probably too. Because we did last week, which clearly, if you listen to last week's episode, you will know what my number 1 is because it's the same as this week.
Yeah, we don't tell each other.
But no, we don't. No, well, it sparks conversation. That's the point. Yeah, Figment. Who doesn't love Figment? We all love Figment. So Figment. How many times can you say Figment?
Too high up.
Figment
of your imagination. Number 4 for me. I forgot already. Hold on.
There's going to be a lot of this.
Rise of the Resistance.
Oh, 4. Interesting. So what is... I think I can predict your top 3. Okay.
I think I put it at number 4 just because the other ones are just classic and I've liked them before that. But Rise is probably one of my... If not one of my favorite rides. It almost beat out other rides that I love. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a great ride. It's done well. It's awesome. But we can't ride it every time. And I think it gets kind of... It's long, I think.
Yeah.
It's actually there's long and the short rides, but it's almost too long of a ride.
I think it's... if
I have any criticism.
It's the process, right?
Yeah, it's the
There's
queue,
a couple pre-shows,
Yeah.
right? But at the same time, they're necessary.
Yeah.
It's a storyline.
Yeah,
right?
I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's just you have to take out an hour of your day to go on it.
Probably more than that, yeah. Probably more than that.
Just the ride itself is like 25.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Minutes.
Like an hour if you get lightning lane, I can't wait for the day that we can bring Jagger on that ride. He is tall enough.
Yeah.
He just hasn't really expressed interest in wanting to. He's a big Star Wars fan. He really is.
I think he'll like it, but the drop.
Well, yes, there is a drop, and that would probably freak him out. I do think it might be a little intimidating for him. He looks like a big kid, but he's only 3.5. So I think that, he's seen pictures, he's seen some video, especially when you watch live streams and stuff like that. And he thinks it's cool. And then we go, hey, you want to go on that? You're tall enough. And he's like, no, not yet. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to force him.
I think he said he wanted to when we watched it last.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We do have a trip coming up. So what are we on for?
Number 4.
Number 4. The Haunted Mansion. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, The Haunted Mansion. Classic.
Yeah.
Love The Haunted Mansion. I just have 3 rides that are beat them out, which are pretty obvious if you know me. So I love The Haunted Mansion, though. That's my
I'm not
number 4.
going to say anything.
I know. I know. I know that's not... Yeah, I know.
My shirt says it all.
I am aware
I'm wearing
that
a Haunted Mansion shirt.
is not good enough for you. I'm sorry.
Well, my number 3 is Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm not gonna say anything.
That's pretty good. That's high up.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Great ride. We have to ride it every time.
Sure do, but we don't.
Yeah.
It's been down a lot, actually.
Yeah.
The past couple trips that we've been on. It's working hard. Yeah.
It doesn't go down or refurb that much.
That's true. So. That's a good point, actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point.
Water rides are probably easier to maintain for some reason.
So we don't have the same number 1.
No. What's your number 3?
Hint, hint. I don't know. No, I didn't do number 3. My number 3 is Spaceship Earth.
Oh, that was on the list?
Are you serious? Is it not on your list?
I thought Space Mountain was on my list, not Spaceship Earth.
Well, you lose. No, Space Mountain is definitely...
No, like on the dark ride list, I didn't see it. Don't look at my paper.
Well, I'm not looking at your paper, but
That's
you
okay.
have the
It's
whole entire list. Oh, well, you snooze, you lose, buddy. That's like come on. How do you not know that that's a dark ride?
I don't know. I just didn't think about it.
Yeah, Spaceship Earth. I love Spaceship Earth. One of my favorite rides. One of my favorite rides. I don't care that it breaks down. I love it so much.
Yeah.
I just do. It's all Epcot. Good old Judy.
It's a great ride.
It's the icon, right? It's the icon of Epcot. I mean, it's yeah.
Would have been my number 5 if I saw it on the list.
Oh, just number 5?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because Pirates is 4.
What do you?
Or no, 3. And then number 2, am I at?
You're at number 2.
Oh my god.
But I'm curious at what ride would you have bumped out? Your number 10? You would have bumped up your number 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's at the top right there, Spaceship Earth. I thought it said Space Mountain.
Well, Space Mountain's a roller coaster. Just because it's in the dark doesn't make it a dark ride. It's not a dark ride.
That's right.
I mean, it is technically a dark ride, but it's a roller coaster.
Well, this is a hard one, though.
Number 2.
2 and 1 were hard for me.
2 and 1. So I know which 2. I know what 2 they are.
You do.
I do, okay. And I think I can predict which one's your number 1 and which one's your number 2. Can I say it?
If you want to, yeah.
I think your number 2 is Figment.
You're correct. It was hard. I wanted to make Figment. I had Figment. If you look at my paper,
yeah,
you can see Figment was number 1, and I changed it to number 2.
You did.
Because Haunted Mansion beats it out.
Of course.
So I just told everybody my number 1. So that's okay.
Well, mine's obvious too. Yeah, you could just combine it now at this point.
Figment's amazing. So I feel almost bad not making it number 1.
I'm not surprised. I knew Haunted Mansion would be your number 1 actually. But Figment, I think so. Figment hits differently, I think, for a lot of people, right? Mm-hmm. Because he's more popular now than he was, a couple years ago. I would say, right? He's Festival of the Arts mascot, right? And I think it's because Figment is a character and a ride that we grew up on, even though different versions of Figment, Dreamfinder, and all of that. So now that we're adults and we're grown, our generation, and now we have children. I think that's why that spark is coming back, and I think that's why Figment's so popular again. Yeah. I think it's a great choice.
Great ride. And, Haunted Mansion, let's talk about it now. Mm-hmm. It's like the ultimate dark ride to me.
Yeah.
Just what they did with it and how they use the dark for the ride almost.
Right.
So.
Right. I mean, it is a haunted house. So it's...
But I'm saying, like, the effects they do and, it's really well done.
Yeah. Well, my number 2 and my number 1 are the same exact as they were last week on our boat rankings. My number 2 is Grand Fiesta Tour.
And Pirates.
And Pirates is my number 1. Yes. Donald. Duck. Donald is, again, that's my man. And Pirates is my all-time favorite ride in all of Disney World, forever and always, period.
What if they close it?
I will boycott. No, I won't boycott. I would. It's not going to be.
We're going to make it something
You're gonna make it what? What are you gonna make it? You're not gonna make it anything. Leave it alone. Don't touch my pirates.
goofy of the Caribbean.
I mean, if you're gonna stick with that theme, then okay. But if you're just gonna gut pirates altogether, pirates isn't going anywhere. They're making a lounge across the way.
No.
Tortuga Tavern's out, and you got a nice pirates lounge. I'm gonna go and have a beer in there.
I wish Haunted Mansion had a lounge, not on a boat.
Well, we could try it out on the boat.
Nope.
No, yeah. Well, I guess I'm going on my own there. You have the list, may I? So some of the ones that we didn't even mention, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The Seas with Nemo and Friends,
Spaceship Earth. Well,
Ratatouille,
Navi River Journey.
Navi River Journey, right? Yeah, Space Ranger Spin, which borderline, because to me it's a game. I don't consider it. Right, Frozen Ever After, you know?
Dark
so
Ride.
there's, again, it all depends on, I think, you know, I don't know.
Ratatouille?
What you consider... Remy, that's why I said Ratatouille, Ratatouille's on there too. We've only done that once.
Yeah, we should do it again.
I can't judge it.
No.
You know? I want to do it again. I do. I'm not sure Bowie would enjoy it. Jagger probably would. I would like to do that again. I'm not 100% sure Wait Standby on that. I would probably get the lightning lane for that.
Yeah.
But we should spend more time back there as well. We had the annual pass preview. That's when we went on the ride. So that was the last time. It was a long time ago.
Right in the beginning.
Not Bowie. Jagger was a baby. Bowie wasn't even born yet.
Yeah.
So
this was fun.
Yeah. I like the little rankings we're doing here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we'll do it again next week.
Happy 40th.
But happy 40th episode.
Yeah.
I'm not 40 yet.
Not yet.
Watch it, buddy.
Huh.
This was fun. Well, I don't know. We'll come up with something.
We'll have another great idea next time.
Yes.
And thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you. Nope, did it wrong again.
Wow, on our 40th episode?
I want everyone to see us. That's why I think it's the problem.
Well, they can watch us on YouTube.
Because I said hang out first. That's why. That's what it is. I'm tricking myself. Okay. We will hang out with you on the next Adventures in Weberland.
There you go.